Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the transition in the transit of planet Saturn. So Saturn, which is currently transiting in its own Mool Trikona sign of Aquarius, but within Aquarius, right now Saturn is transiting in the Dhanishtha Nakshatra. But on October 15th, Saturn will transit to the Dhanishtha Nakshatra. So from October 15th till November 24th, Saturn will be transiting in the Dhanishtha Nakshatra. There is going to be slight change as well because Saturn right now is in a retrograde motion. But on November 5th, it will come back in its direct motion as well. Now guys, like the way I always say this thing, that when it comes down to doing something substantial in your life, Saturn's transit has to promise that. Saturn's placement in your natal chart has to promise that. And in a way, Saturn is chiefly responsible for our professional endeavors as well. So let's say, for example, because Saturn is a very slow moving planet. So if Saturn is going to be coming back to the Dhanishtha Nakshatra, so that means whatsoever are the connected attributes with the Dhanishtha, if you actually want to do something substantial over there, so this is going to be a last opportunity for you, because after that Saturn generally stays in one zodiac sign for 2.5 years of time. So that means for Saturn to come back again in the Dhanishtha, it's gonna take a whole lot of time. Now when we talk about the Dhanishtha Nakshatra, so definitely the rulership of the Dhanishtha goes to the planet Mars. Dhanishtha resides in the zodiac belt from like close to 23 degree 20 minutes of Capricorn, reaching till the 6 degree 40 minutes of the Aquarius as well. But guys, just because when it comes down to the prominence, recognition, so over there Dhanishtha hold this potential to give you success in your line of work, to make you popular, and all the attributes of the planet Mars. Let's say, for example, you are working in the fields of real estate, technology, artificial intelligence, anything to do with the engineering as well. So definitely Saturn's transit in the Dhanishtha can actually give you success. And let's say, for example, if you are right now in the Mahadasha or Antardasha of the planet Mars or the planet Saturn, or in whichever way, if right now Mars and Mars ruled domain are right now important for you, active for you, then this transit will actually give you good results as well. So okay guys, this month is already filled with lot many surprises. Already Mars and Ketu are conjunct. We are heading towards solar eclipse, then lunar eclipse, then Rahu shifting signs, and over and above that Saturn also changing nakshatra. But like the way I already mentioned this thing at the beginning, specifically when it comes down to the Dhanishtha, although the rulership of it goes to the arch enemy of the planet Saturn, Mars, but just because all of that is happening in the jurisdiction or region of the Saturn ruled signs only, so that means good results can still be attained. So okay guys, let's just shift our discussion briefly. Let's look at how it is going to be influencing all of the rising signs. So starting first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, definitely Saturn, your 10th house and 11th house lord, the Raj Yoga Karaka planet for you, is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your ascendant lord. So one thing is for sure, for doing something substantial in your line of work, this could be a last window of opportunity for you for anything to do. Like I would say that if you are eligible for any recognition, promotion, any titles, meeting some important people or someone coming into your life and connecting the dots and all of that, so for anything to do with accomplishment, achievement, visibility, popularity, awards and all, Saturn's transit will actually prove to be very fruitful for the Aries Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn definitely becomes your Yogaraka planet, and Saturn is now going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 7th house lord and your 12th house lord in the 10th house. So that in itself means that in your professional front, lot many transformation changes might come, or you might have to face these kind of changes and transformation. Second thing is that anything to do with a new association, new partnership, or I would also say that some work related travel point of view as well, this is going to be very fortunate time for you. Like the way guys, I have already mentioned this thing, like the way if you have to describe all the nakshatras in one word, like when it comes down to Ashwini, speed, healing, Kritika, being very critical, same way when it comes down to Dhanishtha, one thing which comes to everyone's mind is prominence. So just because in the 10th house Saturn being in such a alignment, so I would say that if your ongoing dashas are also running favorable, this could be a time period where suddenly some very important project, tender or contract or responsibility might come to you. I want to stand corrected, because the recognition and popularity generally happens from the 11th house. In the 10th house, we are still working on that. So I would say that when these kind of alignment happens in the 11th house, you reap the reward. But when it happens in the 10th house, you get a chance to work in these kind of coveted projects. Now guys, for all the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Saturn is going to be transiting in your 6th house and 11th house Lord's Nakshatra in your 9th house. So yes guys, because in your case, Mars has got the rulership over the house of your income, gains and popularity as well. So I will not be surprised if during this time, let's say for example, you are already going through your higher studies, PhD or internship or any of the concerns. So suddenly remaining lucky in landing at some very good opportunity. Any of the travels during this time will also prove to be very fruitful. And I would say that you will be very well guided and mentored by the right set of relevant people during this time. So overall, it's a good time, good energy for the Gemini Lagna natives. Saturn will definitely give you some very important life lessons for your growth, for your progress. Now guys, for all the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be transiting in your 5th house and your 10th house Lord's Nakshatra in the 8th house. So yes guys, a lot of the changes are in the pipeline for the Cancer Lagna natives. And a lot many times, because it all comes down to individual, that how you receive it or how you act on it, because this is also a kind of typical energy which will also make the Cancer Lagna natives very stressful pertaining to the progress in their line of work. Because guys, as you can see that even from the 8th house, Saturn is also aspecting your 10th house as well. Now it hardly matters that you might be in the right field, you might be working in the right project. The only thing is that Saturn generally increases the workload to the situation or to the extent of giving us or making us reach the burnout kind of situation or stage. So yes guys, it is a very stressful time beyond any doubt, and whatsoever you are trying to achieve, you have to work hard or sweat hard for that, and lot many changes and stressful times. I'm so sorry, I'm a positive person, I feel very bad to predict negative things, but yes, this is the kind of alignment which is taking place. So work hard and do not be engaged in any official gossip or something. So that is all what I can say. Now guys, for all the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Saturn is going to be transiting in your 9th house and your 4th house Lord's Nakshatra in your 7th house. So yes guys, for some new commercial opportunities and some optimistic goals and vision, this could be a very fruitful time for you. The good part over here is that definitely you will not only be able to execute whatsoever you have right now in your hand, but whatsoever opportunities will come to you or people who will enter your life. I'm talking specifically from the commercial and professional point of view. They will definitely either connect you with more opportunities or will give you a futuristic vision for your growth, for your how you can scale up your line of work. So overall guys, it's a positive and favorable shift for the planet Saturn, a lot in the favor for the Leo Lagna natives. And let's say for example, till November 24th only, during this time you are planning to launch something or release any of your dream project or something. So chances of finding success in that is very strong. Now for all the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be transiting in your 8th house and 3rd house Lord's Nakshatra in your 6th house. So beyond doubt guys, it's not a very harmonious energy for the Virgo Lagna natives. Like this is definitely creating a vulnerability of like a lot of pressure at the work front, and people will suddenly start expecting a lot from you. Like a lot many times what happens in the corporate jobs as well, where people start putting fingers that okay, you are being paid so much, how much value and worth you are, or how much value you are contributing to the firm, to the company. So those sort of back and forth and anguish and turmoil, a lot many Virgo Lagna natives have to go through. So my recommendation to the Virgo Lagna native is that do your job with complete integrity, work hard diligently. That's all what I can say for the Virgo Lagna natives. And let's say for example during this time, if you have to go through any of the lawsuit related concerns, over there stress, anxiety and worries is something which a lot many Virgo Lagna natives have to deal with. Also guys, pertaining to the matters of the health as well, you have to be additionally cautious and careful. Again guys, all these things only exaggerate if you are already dealing with all these things. So let's say for example, if you're already in a hospital or going through some treatment and all, then you have to be careful. If you're already going through lawsuit, then you have to be careful. If in your line of work suddenly your bosses and your teammates are not very happy with you, you have to be very careful. So this is how you should use it. Now guys, for all the Libra Lagna natives, I always say my favorite. So guys, for the Libra Lagna natives, Saturn is going to be transiting in your 7th house, and the 2nd house Lord's Nakshatra in your 5th house. So guys, in terms of that, your reach will expand. You will come in contact with more people, or you will be able to do your duties efficiently, or being very wise, being very visionary, because 5th house also tells about our mind. 5th house also tells about all sort of professional transformation as well. So regarding all that front, I'm not seeing you guys any vulnerable, like all those people and opportunities which will come to your life, they will definitely give you a broader vision for your professional growth and hierarchy. The only thing is that a lot many Libra natives during this time might be very easily annoyed, easily getting agitated, angry, easily getting provoked, because guys, we cannot even overlook this fact. Right now in the transit, Mars and Ketu are transiting in your 1st house, making you very kind of prone towards outburst and all of that. And over and above that, Saturn in the 5th house of your mind, getting into the nakshatra of the planet Mars. So as much as it is good for the gains, for recognition, for popularity, extended reach and influence, but in the interpersonal behavior and relationship point of view, it is actually making you very prone, very vulnerable. And lot many Libra Lagna natives might be very concerned and worried on the account of children, which is the matter of the 5th house as well. Now guys, for all the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be changing nakshatra, it is going to be entering the nakshatra of your ascendant and your 6th house lord in the 4th house. So yes guys, this will definitely pay foundation to something very important in your life. Let's say for example, if in any capacity 4th house is getting applicable in your case, whether your profession is connected with the 4th house, or whether right now in the dasha 4th house is active and all, so this will definitely pay a foundation towards some very substantial and concrete results. Like the way we say this thing that people who are in the public service, or some important favors, or agriculture, dairy business, real estate, luxury, interior decor, artificial jewelry, there are like lot many businesses which are connected with the 4th house. So overall guys, this is going to be a time, like rather I would say that if in the next like till November 24th, you are planning to make some heavy investments in some new venture, because even right now the transiting your ascendant lord is also in the 12th house, which is generally a time of investments and all. So I would say that the time period seems to be very favorable, very promising regarding all that front. So overall, it's a healthy, constructive transit shift for the Scorpio Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be transiting in your 5th house and the 12th house Lord's Nakshatra in the 3rd house. So guys, definitely for some travels, new connections, new collaboration, this is going to be very fruitful, very favorable time. And also guys, I would say that even from the point of view of some good return on the investments, and all those people who have been lately out of the job, out of the work, So getting new opportunities or being able to find a job, or like if you are planning to initiate some new projects or kind of release or launch something, so time period seems to be very favorable for that. Now guys, for all the Capricorn Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Saturn is going to be transiting in the your 4th house and your 11th house Lord's Nakshatra. So guys, pertaining to the matters of the wealth and finances, it is actually creating a very good combination for you guys. Again guys, even right now, your 11th house Lord is already transiting in the 10th house, being conjunct with Ketu. Over and above that, this whole churning which is taking place, whether this whole month or whether in the shift in the transit of the planet Saturn, somehow it is creating or opening a window of opportunity for a lot many of the Capricorn Lagna natives. So yes guys, pertaining to the matters of your finances, wealth, I will not be surprised if suddenly some big opportunity comes to you. And if you are in that top management, like this could be you are in judiciary, you are a CEO or regional head, or in any of the top management, if you are right now over there, so some recognition for the hard work or some strong decision which you have taken in the past. So overall guys, whether financially or recognition point of view, this is going to be a favorable shift in the energies of the planet Saturn. Now guys, for all the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Saturn, your ascendant Lord, is going to be now entering the nakshatra of your 3rd house and the 10th house Lord. So yes guys, pertaining to the matters of some concrete, substantial, professional accomplishment, recognition, opportunities, or if you stand a chance for promotion or getting that important job responsibility and all, regarding all that front, the transiting Saturn or its shift in the nakshatra of Dhanishtha seems to be very favorable. But generally guys, this is a kind of a typical yoga where a lot many people get rewarded or acknowledged for their contribution, for their hard work. And yes guys, for some professional opportunities, and I would say guys, the way the whole energy is taking place, this could be some sort of lifetime big opportunity as well. Again, it all comes down to that how much strength your chart has got, what kind of dashas you are currently going through, and most importantly, are you actually doing something where you stand a chance for that or not. But overall guys, some important lifetime opportunities, recognition, being acknowledged for your contribution, this is the kind of the yoga which Saturn will make for you. And lastly guys, for all the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be transiting in the nakshatra of your 9th house and the 2nd house Lord. So yes guys, the good part over here is that because Saturn is beyond doubt is transiting in your 12th house, but it is transiting in its own sign, Mool Trikona sign. And now with its shift in the 2nd and the 9th house Lord, this is actually a very good energy for some gains and recognition in travels, some good important investments. Regarding that as well, it's a good time. And for anything to do with spirituality, spiritual awareness, spiritual retreat, like the way there is a friend of mine only, she has got a Libra Lagna. Majority of her planets are placed in the 12th house, and I guess she's also in the dasha of a planet which is placed in the 12th house. And recently only she booked a retreat in Turkey. So she'll be going there for like almost a week long retreat, which includes all the spiritual practices and all of that. So as you can see that she has Ketu transiting in the 1st house, and which only facilitate that event and all. So yes guys, that sort of energy is getting generated for you, changes, transformation, investments, and spiritual awareness, and some lifetime changes. And the good part over here is that because the kind of role which Mars plays for you, Mars is a very fortunate planet for you. So whatsoever will happen during this time, it will definitely have something good in store for you, which will be spiritually very elevating, very awakening kind of energy for a lot many Pisces Lagna natives. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For furthermore updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyavad.